Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am your teacher Aisha Anwar. We are studying chapter number 2, which is about operating system. Up till now, we have covered its objective, its function, its classification, and different types of operating system. Today, we are going to learn about the basic icons of Windows operating system. We all know that Microsoft Windows is the most popular operating system and it has graphical user interface. We all know that graphical user interface is easy to learn and easy to use. Why is it easy to use? It is easy to learn and use because it presents all the information in the form of icons, pictures, menus, and pointers. So today we are going to learn about the basic icons of Windows operating system. First of all, we will discuss what is an icon. An icon is a small graphical symbol that represents a file, folder, application, or a device. There are some special system icons such as Recycle Bin and My Computer that are kept on desktop. Icon has a label at the bottom describing its name. You can see that there are small pictures with their label under them is known as the icon. Each icon has its specific picture or specific graphics and its own name. For example, here you can see the icon of My Computer, then My Documents. This is the icon that represents the recycle bin of the operating system. These are the system icons that are present in every operating system. Whenever you install Windows operating system, these icons are already present with the operating system. Now here you can see some other icons. These are the icons of some applications programs that are installed in the computer. First of all, recycle bin. Recycle bin is basically a temporary place for items that users delete from the hard disk. If I delete some file, folder, or a picture from computer, it directly goes to the recycle bin. The user can restore to its original location. User can also delete a file or folder permanently from the recycle bin. Whenever I am deleting a file, that file is going to the recycle bin. If I want that file back into my computer, I can restore that file back on its original location. There is an option restore present in the recycle bin. You can simply click on the file and you can see the option restore. If you will select the option restore, the file will move back to the computer in its original location, whether it is stored in C drive, D drive, on desktop, or in My Documents, wherever. If I am deleting a file and I don't need that file anymore, I can empty my recycle bin and can delete that file permanently. So it means a file can move towards the recycle bin, and if we don't need that file, we have to delete it again from recycle bin. But if we need that file again, we can restore that file to the system. So the icon of recycle bin is just like the dustbin. The next is My Computer. My Computer icon allows the user to access the contents of computer drives and manages files and folders. When user double clicks on computer icon, it will open a window that displays the drives present in the computer. It is used to navigate and manage the computer resources. Basically, every computer has hard disk. When we get ready that computer for the use, we make partitions of that hard disk. Those partitions of hard disk are known as the drives, and these drives are referred as C drive, D drive, E drive, and so on. The number of drives depending upon the partition that user has made. For example, if I want to divide my hard disk into 3 partitions, it will name my drives as C drive, D drive, and E drive. So, when I click on the icon My Computer, it will open a window, and that window will show these drives present in the computer. After opening My Computer, I can go into the drive wherever I want to go, like C drive, D drive, and E drive. The purpose of My Computer is used to navigate, manage the computer resources. All the data, files, pictures, folders are present in these drives. Either we store data in C drive, D drive, E drive. If we want to manage that data, if we want to work on that some file, we have to go to that file by using My Computers, then go to the respective drive in which the data is stored, and then by opening the file. The next icon that we are going to discuss is the folder icon. Folder icon resembles a physical file or folder. It is just like the file or a folder that exists. Basically, it is used to store files. A folder can have another folder in it, which is known as subfolder. The purpose of folders is to keep files in an organized manner on a storage device such as hard disks so that they can be accessed easily. There are so many files that exist in the computer or that we save in the computer. So it is always recommended to save the similar files or folders into a collective folder or into a main folder. For example, if I have some files that are related to timetable, let's say there are 10 files of timetable, so I should create a folder named as timetable, and I have to keep all those 10 files into the one folder named as timetable. What will be its advantage? It will be easy for us to find the file when they are needed. So in this way we can betterly organize our data which is present in the computer. If you want to save a pictures from your farewell party, then what will you do? Definitely you will make a folder named as farewell and store all those pictures of farewell party into that folder. Similarly, if you have some folders of any trip, you will name the folder as trip and save those pictures into the trip folder. In this way, it will be very easy for us to open the respective folder and find out the respective picture or data or file. So, by using folders, we logically arrange or we logically manage our data, and a folder can contain another folder inside it, and that folder is known as the subfolder. Next is file icon. File icon in a GUI, files are also represented by the icons. What is a file? A file may contain text, images, music or videos. User recognize a file by its icon. Program icon. Executable program files are also represented by icons. Different logical symbols or different graphical symbols that are related to the programs are represented the specific program. For example, the icon of Acrobat Reader is shown in the figure. We simply see the icon and we can tell what type of a software it is. For example, there is another icon of a program that is Yahoo Messenger and Internet Explorer. There are some icons known as shortcut icons. They are created to access a program, file or folder quickly. They have an arrow at the bottom left corner and the name below it. As you can see that there is a small arrow in the left corner of these programs. It means all of these icons are also the shortcut icons. What is the purpose of shortcut icon? Basically, you don't need to go to the original location where that program or file is residing. Instead of doing this, we create the most frequently used programs and files on the desktop with the shortcuts. When we click on that shortcut icon, I will directly go to that program or file that is required. A shortcut icon is identified with the help of this short arrowhead in the left bottom corner of any icon, and it has name written on it. Okay dear students, that's all for today. Please revise the topic from your book. If you have any query, please feel free to ask. Okay dear students, this is your task for today. You have to define the icon and list down the basic icons of Windows operating system. All of these icons are discussed in today's lecture. You just have to name them. From exam point of view, you should know the definitions of these basic Windows icon. For example, recycle bin, my documents, or shortcut. So this is your today's task. Now we are going to discuss these basic icons from computer. I am going to show you. This is your practical demonstration. Okay, this is my desktop. You can see that there are some icons that are present on my desktop. You can see that this is the icon of recycle bin. If you see carefully, it is like a dustbin and its name is mentioned under it. If I am opening this recycle bin, you can see that there are some files that are in recycle bin. If I want to delete those files, I will empty the recycle bin. For example, this is the recycle bin, and if I don't need these files from now onwards, then simply I will be selecting all the files that are present in recycle bin, and simply by right clicking there is an option delete. If I will delete these files, my recycle bin become empty. So this is now an empty folder. I'm going to show you again. I am putting the recycle bin icon over here in the different place so that you can see it clearly. Now the recycle bin is empty. This is the icon of recycle bin. It is the empty, so you can see the dustbin is the icon with the dustbin is empty now, right now. If I'm going to create some folder, for example, I am going to create a folder computer. I am going to delete this folder. Now what will happen? I am going to delete this folder. Simply right click and select the option delete. Yes, this folder is deleted. Now you can see the icon of the recycle bin has been changed. You can see now some type of icon that contains some papers in dustbin. Now the icon is changed to that. Now I'm going to open the recycle bin. Here is the folder computer that I have deleted. Now I'm going to right click this folder. Now you can see it is giving me few options: restore, cut, delete, and properties. If I will delete this, like previously I have deleted a few files. If I am going to delete this, all the this folder will be deleted permanently from my computer. But if I need this folder back on my desktop, for example, I have mistakenly deleted this folder, and now I want this folder back in my computer, so I'm going to right click it, and I will select the option restore from this menu. I'm going to select restore. Now you can see that the computer folder is appeared again over here. So from recycle bin, you have two options. You can permanently delete the file, or simply you can restore the file. Now again you can see the icon of this recycle bin. It is showing empty again. So it is the icon of recycle bin. Okay, then there is icon of a shortcut that we have discussed. This arrow key shows that it is the shortcut of a WhatsApp, or we are having some other programs in my laptop. For example, this Firefox, it is also a shortcut of an internet browser, then PowerPoint installer, and then this is also a shortcut of dev C++. This arrowhead shows the shortcut. This shortcut shows that originally this program is residing at some other place, but I can access that program or file or folder simply by clicking on the shortcut. For example, this WhatsApp is installed in my laptop and it is installed in C drive. Now, if I want to open the WhatsApp, I have to go to the C drive and then open the WhatsApp. But another way is simply just by clicking this shortcut, I can open up the WhatsApp or open up that file or folder. Okay, now the folder icon, as you can see that I have created this folder. It is the folder icon. You can simply open it and I can place my files over here. For example, I am going to create a Word file, class 9th practical, and I'm going to create a folder over here just to show you the difference between the different icons. Class 9th attendance. Now you can see the difference. This type of yellowish or skin color folder is the folder is the icon that shows the folder, but it is the icon of some program file. Like this is a file, this is a folder, and this is a file. What's the difference? This is a file because it is created in MS Word, and it is it has different icon. other than the folder. A folder can contain multiple files like a Word file, PowerPoint, Excel, or some pictures or icons according to the user's requirement. So these are the different type of folders that are present in a Windows operating system. I hope with this small demonstration, you will be now more clear with this concept. Please do your assigned task and submit within 24 hours so that your attendance can be marked. If still you are having some queries and problems, you can ask me anytime. Thank you.